How to control your emotions. Do you know how to control your emotions? Daniel Goleman defined emotional intelligence as the ability to identify, assess, and control one's own emotions, the emotions of others, and that of groups. But how does one achieve this level of self-effectiveness to manage their emotions? We are going to discuss how to control your emotions in 11 simple ways. 11. Accept your emotions. The first step to controlling your emotions is acceptance. If you maintain that your emotions are under control, you may never find the tools to help you control them. You should take feedback and observe your surroundings to determine if you have a problem controlling your emotions. Then it would be best if you learn to accept it. Once you have accepted that you have a problem, it becomes easier to solve it. Keeping yourself accountable will automatically enrich your emotional intelligence. That is what the exercise is all about. So accept that your emotions need controlling, and you will be making headway with controlling them. 10. Learn to regulate. The idea of controlling your emotions is not that you should turn them off and hide them away. As you keep bottling up your emotions, there will be a time where it would explode. It would help if you learn to regulate your emotions. That means that there are moments where it is necessary to allow yourself to show some emotion, and that is healthy. You should, however, know the right amount of emotion to show and what could be too much. The power to manage your emotions is a tool that will get you to control not only yours but the emotions of others. 9. Consider the impact. One way to get yourself to retreat from emotional breakdown immediately is to consider the impact. When you lose control of your emotion, who suffers? That question will help you make better decisions and hold your emotions together more. If your uncontrolled emotions make you seem unfit to relate in the workplace or your relationship, that is a good reason to control it. Sometimes your friends and family are the most impacted when you lose control of your emotions. That should help you take a tool and invest in controlling yourself more. 8. Identify your feelings. You must identify all your feelings. It may not be easy, but you have to name all your feelings based on your experience. You may now know all the ways that you react when you are emotional. Once you identify them, you are better placed to determine what the best alternatives are. Your feelings being identified means you will also be able to tell what hurts them. If you know what hurts your feelings, you can easily spell it out and find ways to navigate those emotions. If you cry whenever you can't find something, you should find ways to keep the things you often lose in places where they are traceable. You could also write down places that you mostly find them. That way, you have managed to identify the feelings and found a way to deal with them. 7. Mood journaling. One of the effective ways to trace your emotions and find a way to deal with them is by journaling. Writing down what you are feeling and how you want to react now is a good idea, so that when you are not in that mood anymore, you can go back and reflect on it. Whenever you are no longer in a bad mood, you think clearly and place your past emotions better. So as you identify better ways to have dealt with these emotions, you can write them down and use them the next time you are in need. Mood journaling also helps because you have something to do when you start feeling any emotions. So instead of lashing out or sobbing, you head to your journal to write down the experience. This is an impactful way to control emotions. So start journaling today. 6. Breathing exercises. You can control your emotions with breathing exercises. The objective when taking breathing exercises is to keep you calm. Take deep breaths when you find yourself in situations where your emotions are tested. Taking deep breaths releases you from whatever initial emotions you were feeling. So you will not automatically keep your emotions under a carpet when you breathe slowly. Instead, you will give yourself a chance to step back and reevaluate the situation on the ground. To master breathing exercises, first, breathe slowly. Take all the time to enjoy the inhalation and exhalation process. Do this periodically and within short intervals. Breathing exercises are a way to control your heart rate's tempo and give you back some zen. Going into breathing lessons to control your emotions work effectively. 5. Mindful of when to express yourself. You should know when to express yourself. The art of calculated speaking is a solid suit for controlling your emotions. When you are in the heat of the moment and things are getting emotional, it may not be the best time to open your mouth at all. We have spoken about bottling up your emotions, and this is not it. Here you are selective of when to react and when to ignore. When you are mindful of when you express yourself, your thoughts take longer in your head. When you turn your thoughts up and down in your head for a while, you may find that you could do without saying them out loud. That is good management. It would be best if you learn perfect timing when you have something to say. It is a beautiful thing when perfected. 4. Find distractions. To keep your emotions in check, you should find things that distract you from situations. Whenever you feel like your emotions are getting the best of you, it may be an excellent chance to do other things. Taking a walk is an effective way to clear your head and approach situations with renewed energy. Taking walks is therapeutic, especially when you interact with the things around you on the walks. Taking a walk can boost your mood and change your perspective about things. You can also ask to be excused when you find that your emotions will get the best of you. Walking out on issues and attending to them when you are more relaxed is an excellent way to take control of your emotions. There are many other distractions. You have to find what works best for you. 3. Meditate. A meditation enthusiast always has their emotions under control. The discipline of meditation encourages you to focus on your peace and solitude over activating any emotions that affect your peace. The objective of meditation is to process things in a stress-free and emotion-free frame of mind. So for meditation, you can keep a mantra for yourself that becomes your go-to whenever you feel your emotions about to take center stage. Some of the best lines are "I am calm," and "I have everything under control." As you say this to yourself, you go out of the present situation and into a space in your mind that is beautiful, free, and resonates with calmness. If mediation is challenging to practice on your own, you can find help and support online to master the art. 2. Reduce stress. Sometimes the reason you act out of control is that you are already experiencing stress. Without a proper outlet for your stress, you will fall under an overwhelming emotional cycle where you take it out on people. When you are stressed, you should stay on top of it. The ways to do this could include finding other things to do to distress. If you are under stress, you can pull out your favorite funny videos and watch them catch your breath. If you don't delegate often, it is okay to say out loud that you are stressed out and could use a break. Being open about your stress will also make people more careful when dealing with you. They will try to take some of the load off you while giving you your chance to rest. So it serves you both ways. That is a healthy way to verbalize your emotions without them being abusive or unfriendly. 1. Therapy. One of the best and most effective ways to deal with your emotions is to speak to a therapist. Once you have identified that your emotional whirlwind is causing problems, it's time to seek help. The therapist is a trained professional who will address your problems in a non-judgmental manner. They will listen and provide professional steps to dealing with it. Going to therapy also helps with having someone to keep you accountable on your journey. Now there is someone you must record progress with, which could help ensure that you don't quit along the way. The therapist will also help you identify the root cause of your situation and some other emotional and psychological problems you are not aware existed before. This is the best way to control your emotions. Emotions can be controlled when you identify them and find alternative reactions. When you put your emotions in check, you are more likely to control other aspects of your life. Your colleagues, relationship, friends, and family are all going to enjoy being around you. It is not easy dealing with someone whose emotions are all over the place. We hope that this video has given you enough material on how to control your emotions. What are your emotional triggers? What do you find the easiest emotion to handle around people? Please share with us these stories and how the pointers provided could help you in the comments.